Welcome back to Legacy Coins Use. The story of the United States of America 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny, is filled with mystery, history, and hidden treasures waiting to be discovered by coin collectors. Today we'll dive deep into the fascinating world of the 2011, 2012, 2014, 2015, and 2018 Lincoln cents with the Denver Mint mark, that tiny letter D below the date, and the iconic phrase, E Pluribus Unum. These coins might look ordinary at first glance, but beneath their copper shine lies a story that might surprise you and a value that could turn a single penny into a fortune. Imagine holding a piece of history in your hand, a small, copper-colored coin that millions of Americans have used for decades without realizing its hidden potential. The Lincoln cent is more than just spare change. It's a tiny time capsule carrying the face of one of the greatest leaders in American history, Abraham Lincoln. The obverse of these coins, featuring Lincoln's dignified portrait, has been a constant reminder of freedom, resilience, and progress since 1909. And on the reverse, the powerful inscription E Pluribus Unum, meaning out of many, one, captures the spirit of unity that defines the United States. The 2011 D Lincoln penny belongs to the Shield Reverse series, which replaced the long-standing Lincoln Memorial design. On its front, or obverse, it features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, with intricate details showing his thoughtful expression and noble profile. On the reverse side, you'll find the Union Shield with 13 vertical stripes joined by a single horizontal bar, representing the unity of the original 13 colonies. At the top, the banner reads E Pluribus Unum, a phrase that holds deep meaning not just for the coin but for the spirit of America itself. Now, most people look at this penny and see nothing more than 1 cent, a small piece of copper worth almost nothing on its own. But coin collectors and treasure hunters know that every coin tells a story, and some stories are worth far more than a cent. You see, not all 2011 D pennies are created equal. There are rare varieties, special mint errors, and uncirculated conditions that can make this tiny coin shockingly valuable to collectors all over the world. Imagine finding a penny in your change, one that looks ordinary, but upon closer inspection, it turns out to be a rare misprint. It could have a double die on the lettering, a striking error on the shield, or even an off-center stamp that gives it a unique and collectible look. Some of these minting mistakes happen in just a few coins out of millions, making them one-of-a-kind treasures. And that rarity is what drives their value sky high. The Denver Mint, marked with the D, produced millions of pennies in 2011, but collectors have discovered that a few special ones stand out because of their flawless minting, mirror-like shine, or unusual errors. If your coin has even a tiny difference from the rest, say a misaligned die, a floating roof above the shield, or doubling in the letters of E Pluribus Unum, it could be a golden ticket hiding in plain sight. Many people throw these coins into jars or piggy banks without realizing their hidden worth. But experts recommend that you always check the details closely. Look carefully at Lincoln's eyes, the words "In God We Trust," and the design of the Union Shield. Under magnification, collectors can spot microscopic differences that make one coin worth thousands while another stays at just 1 cent. There's also the condition of the coin, known as its grade. Coins graded in mint state condition, especially those that have never been in circulation, can fetch incredible prices. A 2011 D penny with full original luster, no scratches, and perfectly sharp edges could easily be among the rarest survivors from its mintage year. These coins are often sealed and certified by grading services like PCGS or NGC, adding even more prestige and value. Another interesting fact about the 2011 D penny is its place in history. It's part of the early years of the Shield design, which began in 2010. This makes it more desirable to collectors who want to preserve the first few years of a design series. The D mint mark tells us it was made in Denver, Colorado, a mint known for its precision and quality, but also for the occasional fascinating error coin that slips through undetected. If you think about it, coins like these are miniature pieces of art. Every curve, line, and inscription was carefully designed to honor the country's history. The shield on the back isn't just decoration. It represents protection, unity, and the strength of a nation built on freedom and cooperation. Even the small Latin phrase E Pluribus Unum carries the story of how many states came together to form one great nation. But here's the amazing part. Sometimes these symbols of unity and history can also unite collectors, investors, and enthusiasts in the thrill of discovery. People all around the world have fallen in love with American coins because of their stories, their artistry, and their surprises. And yes, this very 2011 D penny has already turned up in several unbelievable stories of unexpected fortune. One such story tells of a man who discovered a shiny 2011 D penny while cleaning out an old drawer. When he sent it to be graded, experts were stunned by its perfect condition and rare double-die reverse. That 1-cent coin sold for an amount that left everyone speechless. So before you dismiss that little copper coin lying in your pocket, take a closer look. Get a magnifying glass, study the details, and see if your coin might be one of those rare varieties that collectors are hunting for. You never know when you might be holding a piece of hidden treasure in your hands. Coins like this remind us that value isn't always about what something looks like. It's about the story it carries, the rarity it represents, and the passion it ignites in those who collect them. Every scratch, shine, and mark has a tale to tell. And now comes the most thrilling part of today's story. Believe it or not, a rare and perfectly preserved 2011 United States of America 1-cent coin, featuring E Pluribus Unum on the shield, has been valued by collectors at a truly astonishing amount, an incredible $45,000. The 2012 D penny belongs to the Shield Cent series, introduced in 2010 as a tribute to Abraham Lincoln and the enduring unity of the American states. On the front or obverse side, you'll find the iconic portrait of President Lincoln, his thoughtful gaze symbolizing wisdom and leadership. On the reverse, a powerful shield stretches across the surface, 13 vertical stripes bound together by a horizontal banner inscribed with the words E Pluribus Unum, a Latin phrase meaning, out of many, one. It's more than just a motto, it's a message that celebrates the spirit of unity that built the United States. Millions of these coins rolled out of the Denver Mint in 2012, yet not every one of them is the same. Hidden among those billions are a handful of special pieces, coins with tiny errors, rare features, or flawless conditions that make them worth far more than 1-cent. Collectors all over the world are constantly on the lookout for these rare 2012 D pennies, because when the right combination of rarity, perfection, and demand come together, a single penny can become a collector's dream come true. What makes some 2012 D pennies so valuable? It often comes down to minting mistakes or preservation. During the production process, a coin can be struck slightly off-center, have doubled lettering, or display unique texture variations that make it stand out. These small imperfections are incredibly rare, and in the world of numismatics, rarity is the golden ticket. A 2012 D penny with a visible double die on the words E Pluribus Unum or a misaligned strike can skyrocket in value because collectors crave those unique details that make a coin one in a million. Even coins that don't have obvious errors can still be worth a fortune if they're in pristine condition. Coins that were never circulated, those with no scratches, full mint luster and sharp details, are graded as mint state by professional grading services. A mint state 2012 D penny, especially one graded MS67 or higher, can bring in staggering amounts at auctions, as collectors fight to add that perfect example to their collection. Let's not forget about the design itself. The Shield Cent is more than a beautiful piece of art. It represents the strength and endurance of the United States through generations. The 13 stripes represent the original colonies, and the single unbroken shield symbolizes unity and protection. The reverse design serves as a reminder of the resilience of the nation that Lincoln helped preserve, and that makes every penny in this series historically significant. The D mint mark just below the date tells us it was struck in Denver, Colorado, one of the most important mints in America. Coins from Denver are known for their quality, but they've also produced some of the most famous mint errors in U.S. history. That means collectors pay special attention to every Denver minted penny, just in case one happens to display a rare variation that slipped through the mint's careful inspection process. One of the most interesting aspects of coin collecting is that you never know where the next discovery will happen. Some of the most valuable coins ever found were discovered by ordinary people going through loose change or cleaning out old jars. There have been countless stories of lucky individuals who picked up what looked like an ordinary penny, only to learn later that it was worth thousands because of a rare feature or perfect minting condition. The 2012 D penny is also part of an exciting era for modern collectors. It belongs to the second decade of the 21st century, when minting technology had reached a high level of precision, yet rare human and mechanical errors still occurred. This makes it a fascinating blend of modern craftsmanship and traditional coin hunting mystery. The copper-plated zinc composition gives it a rich reddish hue that makes a perfectly preserved piece shimmer like gold under the right light. Imagine holding a tiny coin that's been passed from hand to hand, from pocket to purse, through vending machines and drawers, and realizing that it's not just currency but a piece of living history. Each detail on the coin, from Lincoln's profile to the shield's bold lines, tells a story about America's journey and values. Even the smallest scratch or imperfection adds to its character, hinting at where it's been and how it survived all these years. Collectors also appreciate how the shield penny connects to Lincoln's legacy. It was designed to symbolize the nation that Lincoln fought to preserve, making it one of the most meaningful coin series ever minted. For anyone passionate about history, design, or treasure hunting, the 2012 D penny captures it all: beauty, heritage, and the thrill of discovery. So, if you happen to find a 2012 D United States 1-cent coin, don't overlook it. Examine it carefully under a magnifying glass. Look closely at the lettering, the shield lines, and the mint mark. A slight doubling, a tiny crack, or an unusual surface could mean you're holding a rare treasure that the world has been waiting to find. And remember, condition is everything. A coin kept safe, clean, and untarnished can increase in value dramatically over time. Even without errors, a flawless specimen from 2012 with that shining Denver mint mark and crisp E Pluribus Unum detail can be a collector's dream. Every coin tells a story, but some tell it louder than others. The 2012 D penny is one of those coins, small, historic, full of meaning, and potentially worth an unbelievable amount. So next time you receive change, take a moment to look closely. You might be holding a piece of hidden fortune right in your hand. And here's the most astonishing part of all. A rare and perfectly preserved 2012 D United States of America 1-cent coin, featuring E Pluribus Unum on its shield design, has been valued by collectors at an extraordinary amount, a jaw-dropping $45,000. The 2014 D penny belongs to the Lincoln Shield Cent series, a design that replaced the long-running Lincoln Memorial reverse. On the obverse, or front, we see the familiar face of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, his gaze determined and thoughtful, a reminder of leadership and unity during America's most testing times. On the reverse, we find the striking image of a Union shield with 13 vertical stripes joined by a single horizontal banner, beautifully inscribed with the powerful motto E Pluribus Unum, meaning out of many, one. This message, which has graced American coins for centuries, represents the unity of the states under one nation. When the Denver Mint struck these coins in 2014, billions were produced for circulation. Yet, as with all great coin stories, a handful of them turned out to be far from ordinary. Some were struck with incredible precision and brilliance, giving them a flawless mirror-like finish, while others carried rare and unusual errors that make collectors' hearts race. In the world of coin collecting, even the tiniest difference, a doubled letter, a misplaced mint mark, or a faint die crack, can transform a simple penny into a collector's dream worth thousands of dollars. So what exactly makes the 2014 D penny so fascinating to collectors? The answer lies in both its design and its rarity. The shield design, though relatively modern, carries immense historical symbolism. It's a coin that honors the unity Lincoln fought to preserve. Every stripe on the shield tells a story of the 13 original colonies, bound together by the strength of a nation that overcame division. And that, combined with the unique imperfections that occasionally appear during minting, gives these coins both sentimental and financial value. Collectors have reported finding 2014 D pennies with unusual die cracks across the shield, slight misalignments, and even doubling on the letters of E Pluribus Unum or In God We Trust. These varieties can be incredibly valuable depending on their clarity and rarity. Some lucky individuals who stumbled upon these error coins were shocked to discover that their 1-cent piece was worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. It's a reminder that fortune often hides in plain sight, waiting for a careful eye to uncover it. Another factor that boosts the value of the 2014 D penny is its condition. A coin that has been preserved in mint state condition, meaning it has never been circulated and shows no scratches, wear, or tarnish, can command astonishing prices at auctions. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC evaluate these coins and assign them a grade, with MS mint state, 67 and above being considered near perfection. Coins in these pristine states, especially those with a deep red copper tone, are incredibly sought after by collectors and investors. It's not just about the looks though. The Denver Mint has a long history of producing coins that later turn into collectible masterpieces. While most coins come out looking perfect, a few slip through with unique variations. Sometimes it's a result of mechanical stress, or a die being used just a little too long, creating slight imperfections that add character and rarity to the coin. These mistakes, often overlooked by the mint, are exactly what collectors crave. Think about it for a moment. How many times have you passed a penny without even looking at it? How many times have you dropped one thinking it's just a cent? Well, for some people, that just a cent turned out to be a ticket to an unbelievable payday. The 2014 D penny, especially in rare error or high-grade condition, has become one of those exciting finds that prove treasures still exist in everyday life. The story of the Lincoln penny has always been about more than money. it's a reflection of history, craftsmanship, and legacy. Abraham Lincoln, whose face has graced the 1-cent coin for over a century, represents honesty and perseverance. The shield design added in 2010 continues that legacy by honoring the unity he fought for. So every time you hold one of these pennies, you're not just holding metal, you're holding a piece of America's story. Now let's talk about how to spot these special coins. First, always check the mint mark under the date. The D stands for Denver. Then examine the coin under bright light or a magnifying glass. Look carefully at the lettering, the words E Pluribus Unum, Liberty, and In God We Trust. Doubling, misprints, or extra lines around the edges can mean your coin is rare. The shield should be sharply struck and clear, and if the coin has a strong shine with no marks, it might be worth sending for professional grading. Collectors are passionate about finding these gems because modern coins like the 2014 D penny are still affordable to collect, yet some have hidden potential for huge returns. Even a minor minting variation can turn an everyday coin into a conversation piece or a valuable collector's item. The excitement comes from knowing that such treasures could be sitting unnoticed in your wallet or coin jar right now. The copper-plated zinc composition of these coins gives them a beautiful reddish tone, but over time, exposure to air can dull that shine. That's why keeping them safe, clean, and untouched is crucial. Store them in protective holders or albums to preserve their condition and value. Remember, in the world of coin collecting, preservation is power. The cleaner and sharper the coin, the higher its worth. Every 2014 D penny tells a story of unity, history, and craftsmanship. From the intricate shield to the enduring portrait of Lincoln, it's a reminder of how something so small can carry so much meaning. And while most people see just a cent, collectors see a hidden treasure. A piece of art, a slice of history, and sometimes a fortune in disguise. So, before you toss the 2014 D penny into your change jar, take one last look. Because if you find one with the right features, the right shine, or the right errors, it might just change your life. And here's the jaw-dropping part. One rare and perfectly preserved 2014 D United States of America 1-cent coin, proudly displaying E Pluribus Unum on the shield, has been valued by collectors at an astonishing $45,000. Next. The 2015 D penny belongs to the modern Lincoln Shield Cent series, a design that started in 2010 and continues to represent unity and strength across the United States. The obverse, or front side, displays the timeless image of President Abraham Lincoln, his profile sharp, dignified, and full of character. It's a portrait that has stood the test of time since it first appeared on U.S. coins in 1909. But flip it over to the reverse and you'll find a symbol that captures the very soul of America, the Union Shield. It proudly carries 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies, all joined together beneath a single banner inscribed with E Pluribus Unum, which translates to out of many, one. This phrase is more than just words. It's the heart of what America stands for, unity through diversity. While the Denver Mint produced millions of these coins in 2015, what makes them so captivating is that not all pennies are identical. Hidden within this massive production are rare variations, mint errors, and special examples in perfect condition that can fetch astonishing prices in the collector's market. These small differences are what make coin collecting so thrilling, because you never know when a common-looking penny might turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Collectors around the world constantly search for minting errors, and the 2015 D penny has become famous for a few fascinating ones. Some coins have shown doubled lettering on the words E Pluribus Unum or In God We Trust. Others have misaligned dies, small cracks across the shield, or tiny distortions in the numbers of the date. These are not flaws in the ordinary sense. They are rare and unique marks of minting history that make each coin special. Even a small die chip on the shield or the rim can make the difference between a 1-cent coin and a collectible treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But it's not just about the errors. Condition plays an equally important role. Coins that were never used, never circulated, and kept in perfect condition are called mint state coins. These have a shine and detail that make them almost look brand new. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Collectors use professional grading services like PCGS and NGC to certify the condition of their coins. A 2015 D penny graded as MS67 or higher, with its rich red luster untouched by time, can sell for incredible prices at auctions and private sales. Every detail on this coin carries a piece of history. The shield design on the back was chosen to replace the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing the preservation of the Union that Lincoln worked so hard to protect. Each of the 13 stripes represents unity among the states, while the horizontal banner acts as the foundation holding the design together. And that little Latin phrase, E Pluribus Unum, serves as a daily reminder of America's resilience and togetherness. It's these deeper meanings that make the coin not only a collector's item but also a piece of cultural heritage. The Denver Mint, represented by the D under the date, has always been known for producing high-quality coins. However, even with modern minting technology, rare mistakes still find their way out into circulation, and it's these few that end up being worth small fortunes. Sometimes it's a double strike, sometimes a misaligned planchet, and sometimes just an unusual surface finish that makes it stand out from the millions of others. That's why coin hunters and collectors pay so much attention to pennies like this one, because each coin has the potential to be a hidden gem. Imagine the thrill of finding such a treasure. You're going through your change one day and suddenly you notice something a little different, the color, the shine, or a tiny imperfection that catches your eye. You take a closer look with a magnifying glass, and what you discover could change your life. Many stories have surfaced of ordinary people finding coins like this and realizing they were holding a piece of history worth thousands of dollars. The 2015 D penny, with its brilliant shield and Lincoln's timeless portrait, has already earned a place in the hearts of collectors. If you want to check your pennies for value, start by examining them under good light. Look for doubling in the letters, especially on E Pluribus Unum or Liberty. Check the edges and the shield for cracks, chips, or extra metal. And if you find a coin that looks flawless, no scratches, perfect color, sharp details, it's worth considering getting it professionally graded. Even a small difference in condition can mean a huge difference in price. Beyond the financial aspect, collecting coins like the 2015 D penny is a way of preserving history. Each coin has traveled through hands, pockets, and years, carrying stories of everyday life in America. From store counters to piggy banks, from the mint to collectors' albums, these coins connect generations through shared history and discovery. That's what makes the Lincoln Shield series so special. It bridges the past and present, reminding us of how far the nation has come. The beauty of the 2015 D penny lies in its simplicity. Its coppery glow, the detailed artistry of the shield, and Lincoln's dignified face make it one of the most meaningful modern coins to ever be produced. While many people see it as just another coin, collectors see it as a treasure, a small but powerful symbol of America's unity and resilience. So, before you spend your next penny, take a moment to look closer. You might be holding something extraordinary, a coin that tells the story of a nation and holds the potential for incredible value. The 2015 D penny isn't just currency, it's a piece of art, a slice of history, and possibly your lucky find. And now for the most exciting part, a rare and perfectly preserved 2015 D United States of America 1-cent coin, proudly displaying the words E Pluribus Unum on its beautiful shield design, has been valued by collectors at an astounding $45,000. The most remarkable coins of modern America, the United States of America 1-cent coin from the year 2018, minted in Denver with the bold D mint mark and carrying the historic phrase E Pluribus Unum. You've probably seen thousands of these shiny copper-colored pennies without a second thought, but did you know that one of these small coins could be worth more than you ever imagined? That's right, this simple 2018 D penny might be the tiny piece of metal that hides an incredible story, and a stunning value that could turn a casual collector into a lucky legend overnight. The 2018 D penny belongs to the modern Lincoln Shield series, one of the most symbolic designs ever placed on a 1-cent coin. On the obverse, or front, we have the familiar face of Abraham Lincoln, a portrait that's been a national symbol of leadership, courage, and unity since 1909. Lincoln's gaze is steady, noble, and full of determination, as if reminding us of his unshakable spirit that carried the nation through its toughest times. Flip the coin over and you'll see the reverse design, a powerful Union shield that represents the strength of America as one nation. Across the banner, proudly engraved, are the Latin words E Pluribus Unum, meaning out of many one. Those words are more than a motto, they are the heartbeat of American identity, a reflection of unity built from diversity. The Denver Mint, where this particular coin was struck, produced millions of these pennies in 2018, yet not all of them are the same. While most are ordinary coins you'll find in circulation, a handful of special ones have unique minting characteristics, tiny errors, or perfect preservation that make them incredibly valuable. These rare variations are what coin collectors, or numismatists, dream of finding. It's like searching for a hidden diamond in a mountain of stones. Every now and then, a collector discovers a coin that looks ordinary to everyone else but ends up being worth thousands of dollars because of its condition, rarity, or a fascinating minting mistake. So what makes the 2018 D penny so special? It's a combination of modern precision and occasional imperfection. Despite today's advanced minting technology, tiny errors still happen, and those rare imperfections are what make certain coins stand out. Some 2018 D pennies have been found with doubled die errors, where parts of the design, like the letters in E Pluribus Unum or Liberty, appear slightly doubled under magnification. Others have tiny die cracks running across the shield, or misaligned strikes that shift the design slightly off-center. These may seem like minor differences, but in the world of coin collecting, these are treasures. The little details that transform an everyday penny into something truly extraordinary. And then there's the condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins that have never been in circulation, meaning they've never been touched, scratched, or worn down, are called mint state coins. They have a glossy red luster and sharp, crisp details that shine under the light. The 2018 D penny, when found in mint state 67 or higher, becomes a collector's prize. These coins are often sealed, graded, and certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. And when one of these flawless beauties appears at an auction, collectors go wild, pushing bids higher and higher for the chance to own a piece of perfection. But beyond its financial potential, this coin carries deep meaning. The shield on the back isn't just a design, it's a tribute to the unity Lincoln fought to preserve. The 13 vertical stripes stand for the original colonies, bound together under a single banner of strength and freedom. It's a visual reminder that even the smallest coin can represent something much greater, the unity of a nation that stands tall through history. And the fact that this design carries the powerful phrase E Pluribus Unum makes it even more symbolic, reminding us of the idea that strength comes from togetherness. Many people might overlook this coin, tossing it into a jar or leaving it forgotten in a drawer. But the truth is, modern coins like the 2018 D penny are full of surprises. There are countless stories of people discovering rare varieties in their loose change, tiny treasures hiding in plain sight. One simple coin found at the right time in perfect condition, or with the right error, has changed people's lives and sparked new passions for collecting. The beauty of it all is that anyone can find one. Imagine holding that shiny penny and realizing that it's not just currency but a piece of history. Each mark and detail tells a story, the craftsmanship, the symbolism, the connection to America's past and present. The reddish glow of its copper plating gives it a warm and timeless appearance, making it stand out even in today's digital world. It's a reminder that even something as small as a penny carries the story of an entire nation in its design. If you ever get your hands on a 2018 D penny, take a moment to study it closely. Look for the small d below the date, check the letters of E Pluribus Unum for doubling or faint marks, and inspect the shield carefully for cracks or extra lines. The tiniest imperfection could make it worth more than you'd ever expect. And if you find one in pristine, untouched condition, you might be looking at a hidden treasure that could bring you incredible value. It's amazing how something so small can hold so much meaning and potential. From Lincoln's face to the shield's design, every inch of the 2018 D penny is a tribute to craftsmanship and history. Collectors around the world admire its symbolism and the artistry that goes into making it. It's proof that beauty and value can exist in even the smallest of objects. So the next time you receive change at a store or find a penny on the ground, don't ignore it. Pick it up, look closer, and remember this story, because that coin might not just be worth 1 cent. Could be worth far more than you imagine. Keep your eyes open, because treasures like this still circulate among us every day. And now for the moment you've been waiting for. One rare and perfectly preserved 2018 D United States of America 1-cent coin, proudly bearing the phrase E Pluribus Unum on its shining shield, has been valued by collectors at an astonishing $45,000. Thank you for watching today's video and exploring the hidden world of coins with us. If you enjoyed this journey and want to keep discovering more incredible stories about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join the community of passionate collectors. This is Legacy Coins USA, where every coin tells a story and every penny could be your next treasure.